I'm ready.
Go.
You want to count us in?
5, 4,
3.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a special episode of That Checks Out. We're calling this the emergency episode. Folks, for years, we have moved heaven and earth to put an episode out for you every single week, except for a little blip a few Octobers ago, maybe November. I didn't care. Wasn't paying attention back then. Where one of us could not make it to this table. But ever since then, we have done whatever we can to make it an episode for you. Being adults, our schedules are all over the map, so right now we're putting one in the can, as they say.
Ooh.
A special edition of That Checks Out with Damon and Ted. I'm Ted. That makes him Damon. Can't ask him because it doesn't matter. How was your week?
Yeah.
Does not matter. Let's get into the show.
Yeah, week doesn't matter this time because we're not talking about
Do you
weeks.
have any stories?
Yeah.
I have stories.
By the way, we're going to call this the break glass episode. So if you're hearing this, we broke glass.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have heard this, something has happened to one of us. If we're lucky, Damon has died.
For some reason, I thought there was going to be a glass breaking sound effect.
You're the one in charge.
You're in charge of the board, and you didn't do anything. Here we go. That's as close as we get. As close as we get. All right?
That will remain a mystery.
Correct.
No.
I like how the sound engineer goes, for some reason, I thought there was going to be a noise I never put on that board.
I would like to also put in record that every time that I wish death to Damon's family, and his extended family gets very upset with me.
Yeah.
Risk I'm willing to take.
Here's my other thought. Mac, had you heard breaking glass come from here and it's not on the board, what do you think we're doing?
We're
Probably
breaking your
took
window.
my advice and chucked that microphone.
We're in
stand
your
over there.
studio. Yeah. We're in your studio.
I'm just hoping that you're
Just
going
gonna
to
go on record. If any people that have podcasts around that listen to this, and you sit on a couch or like easy chairs and hold a microphone for an hour, you look like an idiot.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there.
Yeah. Especially if it's
It
on a
looks
stand.
way uncomfortable.
Yeah.
For people to be like holding it up to their chest because you know that's what's supporting it after like 10 minutes.
Right.
For them to be like talking down into their boobs. Oh yeah, no, one time when I was in Greenwich, this is what I did. Like, just shut up. Get a table.
All right. Now,
Old man shakes fist at cloud.
are you ready? Are you ready for...
we weren't ready at all.
This is a break glass. This is a PSA. All right. You ready for a PSA? When you're in a public bathroom doing your, we'll call it paperwork. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, apparently we got to do the own sound effects.
Right. Yeah. I'm totally going to break glass somewhere in here. Yeah. Was that a TV breaking? Glass. I think it's glass. I'm not sure.
There's some jars behind you.
Yeah. What was it? It was like that when I got here.
Smells like candle in here now.
It's like that when I got here. But if you're doing your paperwork, if anything is heard, anything at all, it should be a singular swipe and possibly a roll of the roll. It should not sound like you're sanding a wood project.
I thought you were going to be like, it should not sound like you're enjoying yourself at any time.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, right. Ooh, that's the spot. Yeah. No.
Or like you're surprised. Oh.
I was in a public restroom.
No one likes a bragger. Go on.
Right. Yeah, I have that kind of money. So anyway, I was in a public restroom.
restroom for the public?
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
Bro.
BYOTP. So anyway, I'm in there and I hear what sounds like someone's using 50 grit sandpaper to take the burr off of something.
Wait, are you sure that wasn't your house?
Yeah. That's what we have as toilet paper.
Side note.
Yeah.
My mom was like, hey, I bought this generic toilet paper. I think it's not been really working well with me. It's been causing irritation. I replaced it with better toilet paper. Do you want this first off?
I'll drop it off a day.
And I was like, no, I don't want buttich.
Yeah.
Toilet paper. Give it to Damon.
Yeah.
I was like, it's probably an upgrade for him.
So next time I'm over there, she's probably going to hand me toilet
She's like,
paper.
I don't see Damon very often. You can take to him. I'm like, no, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Just throw it out.
He goes back, he goes, Mom, I left it in his trees last night. He's got it.
Yeah.
Here's a video of me leaving it at Damon's house. It's right there.
I left it in his grandma's trees. He'll have to come and get it.
It's all good.
She'll make him come get it.
Yeah. So, but anyway, this is a PSA because if you are in there, you should be doing your due diligence to do your work. Yeah. And be done. It should not sound like you're doing that. You know? Yeah. We don't have any kind of, that's what I'm saying. If you itch, that's cool. But when I know it's paper grinding on something, I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing something wrong.
You're about to break through, buddy.
And here's the deal. Whether you're front to back or back to front, it should
never
be.
Oh, no. There's no weather.
No.
You go the right way.
You can make the wrong decision in life. It is what it is. My point is, it's never front, back. It's never what it is. Okay? It's not, I'm undecided. Let me go back and forth.
Maybe he was a DJ.
Yeah. Jiggy. Yeah. It's not what we're doing. Yeah. It's not what we're doing.
And another one.
Yeah. Drop it like it's hot. Plop.
Wow. I hope we never have to break
I hope
this
we never
glass.
have to use this one.
Yeah.
I really don't want to use this episode. Okay. Second, this is a weird. I'm gonna give you like a weird fun fact. That did you know? And you may know this, and I'm gonna be mad if you do, but it is what it is. You know what snozberries really are? When they say snozberries taste like snozberries, or do you know what they really are?
Yeah.
Okay. Just so everybody's aware, snozberries is basically another word for G.I. Joe guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because this is
I was just gonna say, like, how are you gonna word this on the podcast?
This is the fun fact. When Roald Dahl attended school, the nearby Cadbury chocolate factory would occasionally send boxes of new chocolates to the school to be tested by students. It is believed this likely inspired him in writing his third children's book, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Well, here that led me to look into, because someone said, find out what snozberries are. Now you can Google it and it'll give you a great story on what it is. But basically a snozberry is a G.I. Joe guy. Now, if you've listened to us for any length of time, you would realize you would not you would not want your wallpaper to taste like G.I. Joe guys. At least,
have we discussed this before? Not the G.I. Joe guy part.
Yeah.
But why would you want lickable wallpaper? It's a one use only.
It is. It's not this is a public setting. It's like the restroom thing. Look, you can sand off, but when you start licking the wall, you're the only guys doing that.
Hey, everybody, just make it aware. I don't know if you noticed this, but this wallpaper is really rubbed down with the snozberries. I am concerned.
Yes.
These are children.
Look,
this was for a nursery.
For those of you that don't know what a G.I. Joe guy is, you don't. It's a wang.
Yeah.
All right, it's a wang. Snozberries are wangs. All right, so let's just do it that way. All right, it's real easy.
Everybody wang.
Wallpaper across the nation. That's what it is, right? But my whole point is that here's a guy that wrote a movie, okay, and decided to take a dirty term and put it in there, and everybody for generations has been like,
the snozberries, just like snozberries.
That's exactly right. And when you really understand the gist of it, you what you have to do is you have to look back and you have to tell this guy, Roald Dahl, hey man, that's a killer joke. That's a long con.
One of his other books was James and His Giant Peach.
Yeah. Don't need to tell you what that is.
One of his other books was the BFG.
Yeah, the BFG, right.
That's the name of the book.
Correct. So, like I said, when you see this stuff and you go, that's
I don't think it was, bacon fried.
No.
Geez.
But that's like if you found out something like that about like the Wizard of Oz. This is a movie that everybody's seen. It's not as old as Wizard of Oz, I get it, but everybody's seen it. There's been remakes, there's been spoofs, there's been everything else. You never once in your whole life thought anything other than the snozberries taste like snozberries. You know what I mean? You never would put that together. Now you do. Now you will. You're welcome.
Yeah, if you found out the ruby slippers was something totally different.
Right, yeah.
Like, whoa.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Well, you just did. This is behind the curtain. You just saw behind the curtain. So anyway, I hope I ruined that for everybody.
Tin Man means what? Oh.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Ooh, Randy.
Frank Baum, you nasty boy.
He needed some courage, huh? Oh, all right. Courage, yeah.
Yeah, the other guy, you just needed a brain. There's nothing weird there.
Yeah, the other guy's just stupid.
Just dumb.
Yeah, he's just dumb.
Yeah. He had ruby slippers right there. He went up and picked up two other dudes.
So many undertones. You know the guy playing is like, so what's mine?
Yeah.
You're just stupid.
You're dumb.
You're dumb.
You had the ruby slippers all to yourself. You wouldn't pick up two other dudes. You're dumb.
Yeah.
You're a dumb guy.
Yeah. She was here for you.
Yeah. You picked up two other dudes to take her to a third dude.
Yeah. You're like, you know what this needs? Sausage fest. All right. This is what we're doing right now.
Right, we got the tin guy. We got the weird hairy dude. Let's go find a wizard. Let's light this party up.
Right.
Please, folks, don't make us break this glass.
Please don't let anything bad happen. All right. We cannot afford to release this. This is a bad idea. All right.
When we're done, this will be the unreleased, uncensored.
Yeah.
That checks out.
When one of us really dies, which Ted's hoping in the next couple of weeks for me, but when one of us really dies, this is going to be like, hey, we're gonna put this out there.
This magic moment.
They're wangs.
They taste like snozberries. So different and so new.
All right, so here, I'm going to do a TCO of the week because you don't know what week it is. So I can just
TCO of whatever week this is.
Yeah. So I'll give my wife props. She sent me this story and I said, this is pretty good. Man arrested for allegedly stealing neighbor's front porch in Georgia.
Allegedly. Are you going to give her like a front porch and like a neighbor to act this out? I'm going to give my wife props.
Yeah, I'm going to give her props because this happened in Shanahan.
Shanahan, Georgia.
Yeah. So it says the accused porch thief in question, identified as an Arncole resident, Robin Swanger.
Well, hey, you right there.
Swanger.
Yeah, but he's robbing the swangers.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's your...
Yeah, my real name is Bruce.
Yeah.
But for some reason, they've called me Robin.
I go by Robin. Yeah. I answered it, Grant. I don't understand what you're doing here. So he ignored multiple trespassing signs. That's what you do when you steal stuff.
Yeah.
All right? When I lock my front door for you not to come in and you come in, you're ignoring that.
What I have chosen to steal, printed signs are not going to be like, oh, you know what? Change my mind.
Whoa. Yeah. I do.
It is recommended you don't trespass. Already going to ignore that.
Right.
Ooh, I'm pot committed.
Yeah. Nobody talks to Robin Grant that way. So it says, and he stole a wooden porch. Detailing the extent of the alleged theft. I like how he stole it, but then the next sentence, allegedly.
Right.
An investigator with the county sheriff's office described the item as a full 8-foot by 10-foot porch. First off, this guy's a badass. If he goes over there...
Yeah, because if there's not evidence of it being drugged to his, like, the new spot...
Yeah.
If he like just literally like hoisted this up on his back and carried it away, I'd be like, bro, that's yours.
Yeah. So just recently, I built a porch at my mom's house, a nice wooden deck porch, nice. But I went over a set of concrete steps. Okay, these concrete steps were put in when I was probably 8 or 10 years old. Okay, maybe even a little younger. But I remember vividly that day watching grown men. These are concrete steps that come preformed. They were taken off a truck by a forklift, then lifted up in the front yard and tilted, and they put pipes under it and rolled it into place. And they actually broke the corner of it as they were putting it in. It stayed broke until I just covered it up with a deck, for, 35 years.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Well, in 1984 technology, we couldn't fix cement.
Correct.
It was done.
It was done. So anyway, but my point is that we put this in place. If someone had ever come to our house and stole that porch, my dad would have been like, that guy can have it.
Yeah. That's
okay.
Yours.
You're talking an 8 by 10. Let's just call it treated lumber. Let's say it's built somewhat good. Okay.
Yeah.
This guy can have it.
That'd be great though. You go 3 doors down, you find the porch. It has the exact same broken corner in it. You're
right.
Like, no, they just come that way.
Yeah, right.
As soon as you set them down, corner breaks off. You know how that is, Jim. You had one, right?
That's when you look at it, you're like, yours broke too?
Yeah.
Oh man, weird.
I mean, come on, Jim. You saw that. As soon as I set it down, it broke off.
Broke off, right? Yeah, just the same here. Same here. So, but again, if that's a dude that takes that, you have to weigh your options. It's the same thing. Look, if you get carjacked, how much is your car worth to you? Here's my car. You can have it. Right. Can I please take this out of it? And I would like this. Yeah. You can have the car. Not a problem. Now, if I'm outside on my front porch and someone takes it, I'm probably a little more pissed.
Right.
Okay. No, I'm getting a little pissed.
That's what I'm saying. Like if there wasn't evidence of it being like pulled through the grass.
Yeah.
Like if you're you have to double wide across the lawn and you see like just ruts from from your new porch to where their old porch was.
They drag it with their riding lawnmower.
Like, huh.
Yeah.
Hey, Robin.
Yeah.
Real quick.
My name's Grant.
Okay, I'm going to grant you that.
Yeah,
question.
Right. So it says, according to police, while the property from which Swanger is alleged to have nabbed from he's a swanger.
Yeah. The fact that I know that angers me.
Is alleged to have nabbed the structure. It looks abandoned. So he thought he took it from an abandoned house. That is indeed not the case. In fact, the owner had put up the aforementioned no trespassing warnings as a part of efforts to keep people off the property. Okay, here's the deal. You're allowed to put up no trespassing warranty anytime you want to.
What? Okay. But what if he's on the curb? It's a giant crane. Crane's over, scoops the porch, picks it up, pulls it over. He is not trespassing.
He was never on.
At all.
He was never on.
Property.
He's never on.
I'm calling that loophole.
Yeah, well, loophole. Now, you're going to say to yourself, but Ted, how does he loop it around the thing? Simple. He does the whole. Who's the guy? Oh, I can't think of his name now. Scientologist, the number one guy. What's his name? Actor.
Oh, Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. So he did Mission Impossible down the crane.
Yeah.
Down the crane. So he's never in your property. I'm not touching you. He's right over your porch. You're watching him do this. He's not trespassing.
Yeah. Single drop of sweat drops. He scoops it up right before it hits.
Yes.
Does not trespass.
Not trespassing. Not trespassing. Now, once that porch is airborne,
He can dance all over it.
that's his.
Yeah.
That's a dance floor. He can do whatever he wants.
That is off the property.
You are correct. Yes, that is his. So, but it says, wow, it's no trespassing sign. So they put it on there on purpose. This story may have to be updated, but it says, in addition to felony charge, connection with the alleged porch grab, Swinger has been charged with a pair of domestic violence related accounts. Now,
this has gone sideways.
yeah, here's my surprise face with knowing he's charged with something else.
Right.
Okay, that was it.
We've been joking lightheartedly about this guy
Right.
stealing a porch.
Right.
Suddenly find out he's beating humans.
He has problems.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So
He is no longer comedy.
right, yeah. This is not fun anymore. By the way, if I would pre-read these,
Yes.
it would be a lot
Yes.
better. Okay, so
This is where maybe we should have broken the glass
yes, right,
and slipped in a different episode.
yes. This one, look, we're gonna have another episode that's an emergency to play right now, right in the middle of this one.
Hello, everybody.
So-
Welcome to the emergency episode of That Checks Out with Damon and Ted.
Just say everything twice with Damon, and Ted. All right, but so no, with that, I use that.
I get at that point. If you know you're living next to a domestic abuser, maybe throw up a couple no trespassing signs.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But when he takes your porch, you were probably right to call the cops.
Yeah.
And not go over there and be like, hey, that's my porch.
Hey, he was a little close. How close? He took part of it with him. That's how close he was to my domicile.
Yes. Yeah.
Some of it is now at his house.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
That's mine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You know how you're talking up to me like a pharmacist?
Yeah.
He took the thing that would have allowed you to come up into the house and talk to me like a normal
right.
human.
It is like a pharmacist. You're correct. Yeah. You're like, say you're 2 steps down. Oh, yeah.
Can you come down here? I feel kind of awkward talking to your G.I. Joe guy. Nope, actually, I can't.
Right.
Robin stole my porch.
You know what's weird? Does it smell like snozberries? Because they're wanks.
Hey, can you put this in the report? Smells like snozberries up here.
Snozberries. He's saying snozberries. I don't know what he's saying.
Do you want me to put snozberries or wang? Like, are we talking in code? This is a legal document.
So, hey, since this is an emergency episode, let's do emergency stuff that we've never done before.
Oh no.
Reviews. These are random reviews. Now, we had a review at one point in time from somebody we know from way back in the day on food, and I
Yes.
loved it.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, you were. Well, someone mentioned food, and you're like, I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in. Oh, I as soon as he showed me the picture of the sign with like it was a pumpkin roll, like
yeah,
a deep fried pumpkin roll.
Deep fried pumpkin roll.
And so
That
he
was still
he
like,
sends me the thing,
Yeah.
and I'm still trying to picture how it happens.
Right.
But he sends me the picture, and I go, I'm intrigued.
Yes.
Okay, and I waited for the review.
I will allow it to go on.
Yes. So now I have chosen other reviews that I feel like we should touch base on. This one's called, and you may have seen this one. It's called Indestructible Leggings.
Interesting.
Okay. Now here's a picture. And nobody will see this, but it's of a woman laying on a cliffside.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now she gave it 5 stars, and she's a verified purchase. So this is what I look at too: is hey, they really bought this. Okay.
It looks like you crammed 2 grimaces
Yes.
into a pair of pants.
Correct. But it says, can I just say that I will be reordering them in every color? Here is me rolling and sliding down a mountain because I was too scared to get up. My leggings did not rip, even a little bit, when I got stuck on rocks and trees. Listen, if someone puts that down and provides pictures, I don't know how this doesn't sell out.
Right.
This needs to sell out the next day.
Yeah. This should no longer be available to anyone on the face of the earth because they have been purchased.
Right. Well, and to label it Indestructible Leggings, that should be the name of the company.
Right.
I'm going to tell you right now, we might have been called the Pantyhose Company or whatever.
Yeah.
We are now Indestructible Leggings.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were Lulumon. Now we're
Yeah. What are you looking for?
indestructible leggings.
Yeah. What are you looking for? Something indestructible. It's right in the title.
Yeah.
It's right in the title. So, but you are correct. And yes, she apparently got too high, got scared, couldn't. You know what? Honestly, a lot of times it's easier to climb than it is to descend. So I totally understand that part of it.
Yeah.
But in looking at her surroundings by the 2 pictures she provided for the review, I could have stood up and moved.
That is true. Also, though, if you're a person who has that concern, I would have gotten I wouldn't gotten that far up before I went like, ooh, how are we getting back down?
Right. Yeah. You know, even before I started going up, I'd be like, okay, I can get up there. I mean,
I do that a lot. I can get up there. How am I getting back down?
Correct. Yeah. You know, it's like when you go to somebody's house and they have a cat, and you're like, hey, the cat's on top of the thing. Cool. Where's it going to go from there? And then you walk by and it jumps on you, and you're like, yeah, the cat figured it out.
Cat had a plan.
Yeah.
Turns out.
Yeah. Cat knew what it was doing the whole time. Whole time.
Turns out I'm the butthole.
Yeah. All right. Here's my next one. It says, Gatto Obsessed. This is a 1-star review by Naomi. Burnt food, missing items, and an extra 4 pounds. So this must be from Europe. on top, after a minimum of a 25-pound order and a 5-pound for delivery. In total, 34 pound for some dried and rewarmed up food. Okay. Now, that was the review.
Got it.
1 star. Well, I'm guessing the place she bought it from is called the Rice Bowl because they responded. Okay. Rice Bowl says, response, very disappointing. ? You're killing me. You were 8 miles away. Placed an order 2 minutes before we closed. Tried to ring you to cancel your order, but the number you left was invalid. And you paid already. So this is kind of written in an accent, but I'm not going to read it.
I prefer that.
Yeah, I'm going to avoid racism. Okay.
Wow.
It says, yeah, but
once.
Yeah, for once. First off, if this was a Mexican restaurant, I could do it. You know that. I have a voice.
I'm glad we can edit this.
All right. So anyway.
Mac times.
Yeah. So it says you paid already. So we pushed us to work longer and harder for you. That is fine. We accept it. But you being mad at us after 15 minutes of knocking awake an old lady at 12:30 in the bloody snow, we knew the bloody address you left was your mom's address, which was another 2 miles away from where you live. By the time the driver was finished with you, anyway, it was 1:30, and it says, anyway, I'm still quite happy to see you left this review, which means my driver did not kill you.
Wow. Wow.
So the stamp on is what got me.
Yeah, did not see that coming.
I didn't see that coming at all.
I still don't understand her logic. I don't want you to know my address. I'm going to send you to my mom's.
Right. Well, but here's the thing.
Hey, Mom, just so you know, I don't want to get killed by this driver. I'm seriously pissed off. So I'm going to send him to your house.
Yeah.
And then you can then, unexpectedly, then send him on to me. Instead of me just directly giving it. Yeah, I know it doesn't make sense, Mom. Just go with it. Shut up. Shut up. Don't let the rice get dry.
Right. Yeah, don't let the rice get dry, or I will write a nasty review. I'm not playing. I will write a nasty review. But in the last sentence, because you know that's an owner of a small business.
Yeah.
And the owner's just like.
Yeah. 0 given.
Yeah.
0.
And that's what made me. So like I said, these reviews, there's something going one way or the other.
I was like wondering, like, where are we getting to the end of this?
Yeah.
What's happening?
But you left 1 star.
Yeah.
All right. And now I'm telling you why you left 1 star.
Yeah.
And again, I've worked when I was younger. I delivered pizzas when I was in high school. And I used to hate that because you knew you were done at like 11 o'clock. Well, like 10:40, the phone rings and it's like, yeah, I got a delivery. It's like, no, you don't. No, you don't.
Well,
it's going to take you 20 minutes to make that pizza. I'm supposed to go home then.
I told you, like, I lived across the street from a pizza place. And
yeah.
Called up and like, we're closed. I'm like, I can see your open sign on. And then it literally turned off. And I'm like, well played.
Yeah. Touche. You are correct.
I can see what you did there.
You were closed. So here's the next one. This one's called Beds Shouldn't Be Edible. 1 star. Beds should look like beds. I ordered this when I was drunk because I thought it was a giant ice cream sandwich.
Oh, ice cream sandwich. Yeah.
It's not. It's a bed, not the $150 ice cream sandwich I wanted. By the way, verified purchase, 1 star.
Yeah.
Okay?
I mean, if you're drunk, I can see.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like an ice cream sandwich. It looks delicious.
However, what we think you're going to do with a $150 ice cream sandwich?
Oh, you're going to eat the hell out of that if you're drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, if you ever order, because that's a verified purchase, so it's probably Amazon. Have you ever waited like a day and a half to get an ice cream sandwich? I don't know what kind of condition it shows up in.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? When you order said ice cream sandwich.
You know, drunk me knows that in 36 hours, I am going to murder a bed-sized ice cream sandwich.
Yeah.
Buy it now.
That's what it is. You start pre-buying.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sign up for Prime.
Yeah.
So I can get it tomorrow. Because 24 hour from now for me is going to want it way more than 36 hour from now.
So this one here is for an Arkansas alligator farm. Okay. Here's the headline. Kid friendly for friendly kids. Give the gator the others. Okay. So AJH gave a 5-star review. Okay. It says, cool place. Animals seem tired. You can hold a baby alligator, and then they have other animals to pet. Kid friendly unless you have unfriendly kids, at which point, just toss them over the fence and do the world a favor. Okay? That's my 5-star review. So, cool place. Animals seem tired. Do you just think that the animals have just had enough of it?
Yeah.
We're just like, They're like Mac. Like every alligator there is a Mac-a-gator.
Yeah.
Okay? Now all it does is sigh. It's frustrated with the world.
Can I eat this one? No. What about that one? No.
This one's loud and obnoxious. Can I have this
Can
one?
I eat any of these people?
Are any of these here for me?
Don't care then.
Yeah, don't care. I'm not having this.
Not having it.
I'm out. He does the whole dealer thing with his hands.
When I was young, all of these got to touch me.
Yeah.
Over and over. And I can't eat one of them? Yeah, you're right.
I'm out.
I'm out.
Dealers left the table. But I love how they put in the title. It's like, look, for the cool kids, it's okay. But if your kid's a bit of a stroke, here's what I'm going to tell you. Just chuck them over the side.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you think an alligator needs a juice box? Bring your kid.
Yeah. Your kid is a total juice box. Bring him.
Your kid is pre-sun level. that alligator will light right up.
Okay, this one I don't know what to think about. It's titled Not Much More to Say.
Does it say adequate G.I. Joe?
No.
I don't know what to think of this.
First off, it's adequate. All right. But this is it's a verified purchase. Thank God it's not Nicole's voice. That would really trip me out.
Mac,
we
make a phone call.
We need a drop.
Make a phone call.
Yeah. He puts on glass breaking. That's not what we needed right now, Mac. It's not good. So this is reviewed in Canada. All right.
Is it by D. Macaulay?
Yeah. It's a 5-star verified purchase. It says flavor name is tasteless.
All right.
Here's the review. Good lube. It's lube. Not much more to say. Sometimes I like covering my body in it and pretend I'm a slug while sliding around on my bathroom floor. That's it.
You know what's nice?
Yeah.
It's because the lube is tasteless.
Yeah.
The snozberries continue to taste like snozberries.
Yes. But what cracks me up is it says, so flavor name is tasteless. So it's got to be the brand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or something. It's like, what were the other options?
Yeah, can I get a 55-gallon drum of tasteless lube? Like flavorless or the tasteless brand? Because we've made this mistake before, and return shipping is a bitch.
Right, yeah. It's 55 gallons. And it's liquid. How do we get this shit back? How do we do it?
All right, Robin, how'd you steal that porch?
We got a guy.
I need to know.
We got a guy, but apparently he's going down for other stuff.
Yeah.
So we cannot use him right now.
He is detained. Literally.
Oh, man.
Don't break the glass.
Okay. This one I have to blow up so I can read it. This one is called, and listen, I just like reading reviews every now and then. So I decided that I would put some of these down, and I so far I haven't been disappointed. But this one, I was told you would enjoy this quite a bit, is the name of the title, and I don't understand why. But it says, it's 2-star. Okay? Flavor name, regular berry. No, this is not lube. Whatever you do not flip a super gulp cup, or do not fill up a super gulp cup with 5-hour energy drink and chug the whole thing.
Whoa.
My heart has either stopped completely or is beating so fast I cannot feel my own pulse. Here, now he goes on to say, cons. I haven't slept in 72 hours. I can't feel my face. I peed this morning and I'm pretty sure it was 99% blood. Okay? Pros. I've deep cleaned my entire apartment. I can read minds. Okay? Super big gulp equals 44 ounces of 5-hour energy, which is 2 ounces.
Right.
Which means I drank 22.5-hour energies in less than 2 minutes. God help me. That's the review, but they gave it 2 stars because apparently the regular berry, good flavor.
Repeat that again, starting from the 44.
Yeah, from the 44.
So super big gulp is
Super big gulp is 44 ounces.
correct.
5-hour energy is, it says 2 ounces is what it says. It makes sense. 2 liquid ounces because what is 16 ounce?
Right, but the math later doesn't match because he says he drinks how many?
He said he drank 22 and a half.
Okay, we're back on.
Yeah. He said he drank 22 and a half in a 2-minute span. Listen, I've had 5-hour energy, especially when I was, driving home from Florida or something. I do that. It gives you a jolt. I couldn't imagine doubling down. And I've never because
doubling down.
Yeah, double to the 10th power.
He Chuck Woolery that. He'll be back in 2 and 2.
I'll be back in 2 and 2. By that I mean 2 minutes.
I mean,
and 2 ounces apiece.
Yeah, I mean 22 ounces and a half.
Okay. This one is pretty nuts. This one is, I'm guessing it's for a gym, but it doesn't say what it's for. But it's one review. It's a 1-star. And it says, I've been a professional medium for 15 and a half years. And I'm very sensitive to all of the energy forces around us. The instructors are great and the facility is clean, but when I walked into the studio, I was assaulted by the dark energy radiating from Monica at the front desk. This is the review on the gym. And the first comment was, you should meet Karen. But when you say, first off, if you tell me you're a medium, sometimes I believe in that stuff.
I'll say this.
I'm not.
When we're listening to this episode because you have died.
Yeah.
If we want to talk to you, we're going to need an extra large.
Yeah, I was going to say.
At minimum.
We're going to need 3 mediums sewn together. They're just tied. Yeah. You just wrap them up and duct it. What are you doing? I know it's going to take at least 3 of you to get around this guy.
Do you have a couple friends?
Yeah.
No, not for that.
No, not for that. Yeah, I'm not into that. By the way, I know where you can get tasteless lube. Yeah. Just so you know, 55-gallon drop.
Yeah. Snosberries punch right through.
Okay. This one, real simple. Would consider going back. 3 stars. I got stabbed here. The food was fresh. The drinks were tasty, but I got stabbed here. Would consider going back. Now, it doesn't give any kind of facility. But
yeah, what if it was prison?
Yeah. I'm going to go back. Yeah. Listen, here's what I know.
Probably going to go back.
Here's what I know.
Just letting you know.
Okay, I can't get enough of the place. All right.
The hots were good. The cots were good. Stabbing could do without.
That old
Probably
shanking business. Yeah, I like to not be shanked. Look, I'm going out when they had suggestion box, they're like, is there anything you could limit the shanking? I would appreciate that.
I've got my eye on a new porch. Probably coming back.
Yeah, probably coming back. And somebody in my house looking at me funny. I swear to God, I'll see you next week. Same guy. Hey, Robin, you can call me Grant. You can call me Grant.
The shanking was just about as good as the rehabilitation.
Yeah.
As in poor.
Right. So, okay, this is probably my favorite one, and I'm going to save it for last because I'm going to read this one first. Slice was a bit dry. Otherwise, I would give them 5 stars. Okay? My visit was slightly marred by the shark bite I received while swimming to the island. The staff was very extra helpful when I crawled in pale and white as a ghost from the blood loss. Thankfully, the cook is O positive and thus a universal donor. So a blood transfusion was soon organized using one of the booths as a makeshift ER. I just love how he writes this. After an hour, I perked up enough to order a cup of tea and a piece of lemon slice. The tea was lovely, but the slice was a bit dry. Otherwise, I would have given them 5 stars. So the premise is, I've now saved you from a shark bite.
We're believing that someone swam to an island.
Yeah.
Was attacked by a shark.
Yeah.
Was able to get on shore.
Yeah.
Flagged down the staff.
Yeah. Who? In turn.
Who knew?
Medically trained.
Yeah, medically trained staff who knew that their cook, chef, whatever, could donate blood, give a transfusion.
Yeah.
Have the equipment to pull this off.
Yeah.
This is probably what happened. I blame whoever this is because the slice probably got dry sitting out where they were saving his life from the shark attack. Give him that 5th star.
So
because I would have said, hey, you know how it would have been fresher? If you would have just taken a boat.
Yeah. 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 Well, again, when you're going to put creativity into stuff, at least make it believable.
Right.
You follow what I'm saying? That's not when you now if you'd have told me that there was a shark attack and that but when you tell me that the chef,
if you would, I would have believed it even more if you would have said that there was a Zach attack. Someone said time out.
Yes.
You just watched your slice get dry.
Yeah.
But you couldn't touch it because Zach Morris had timed out the
Saved by the Bell reference that hopefully everybody gets.
Yeah.
If not, you're dead.
That's more believable than you survived a shark attack being put together by minimum wage. Not even that. People working for tips.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Yeah, I could fully put you back together like a doctor would. But I'm on this island working for the working under the graciousness of others.
All right. I have one more before I get to my coup de grace. iPad Pro review on Amazon. Here it is, 5 star. Okay. And he got, just so we know, he got the Wi-Fi 256 gig color silver. Okay.
All right.
He upped for the 256, so that's good. I've been wanting to buy one of my friends a coffin. This is his headline. Great for measuring people. I've been wanting to buy one of my friends a coffin for his 67th birthday. I do want it to be a surprise, though, so measuring him has been the most difficult thing. Thanks to the LiDAR scanner on the new iPad Pro, I can now measure people for coffins without spoiling the surprise. Well worth the money. See, even if you made up that whole story, that is classic. I'll buy into it. I'll be good. But I'm here to tell you that I saved the best one for last, and there's no way this is made up. This is like something that the Paracchio family would write in a review.
Bring it.
and I love it. Okay? Absolute gold from Amazon. Philip P., he's a verified purchaser, gives a 5-star review. It's in the United Kingdom. Okay? Headline, or the title. My wife fell down the stairs. My wife fell down the stairs, which was obviously very funny. Very, very funny. Honestly, one of the funniest things I've ever heard. Unfortunately,
So far tracks.
I didn't see it, but the sound will stay with me forever. She bruised her coccyx, so got this cushion for added support, and it helped. I'm not done. So apparently, she got a butt cushion.
Right.
Okay?
And florped and slurped down the stairs.
But more importantly, here's what happened. She got a message from her friend saying that her cat was missing. Should have got a dog, LOL, in parentheses. And she was writing a reply while walking down the stairs to make both of us our morning cup of tea. She claims it was my turn to make the tea because she had made the tea the day before. However, I dispute this, as if I make the tea Monday through Friday, she should therefore do the weekends. She had tried to say that she fell and it was my fault because I should have been the one going downstairs. And I feel the order of responsibility is as follows. Still in the review. 1, the cat for going missing. 2, the cat owner for messaging about it. 3, my wife for falling down the stairs. 4, I guess me, but only because no one else was remotely involved. So here's the closer. Anyway, since her coccyx got better, I used this for a bit. In fact, I took it everywhere, much to my detriment. Once I took it to the bathroom, put it on the toilet for a quick BM. It turns out the shape is incompatible with the toilet. Therefore, I defecated all over it and did another one. 5 stars. So, listen, elegantly written, okay? I love how we put all the onus on who's at fault,
Right.
okay? And he is correct.
It's always the cat.
It is the cat, okay? In my house, it would be the dog, but it's the cat. But then it's also her friend, and it's also who has not witnessed somebody, and especially now in the day and age we live in, a lot of times teenagers, this and that, just walking and texting. Right. Whether it's through a parking lot, whatever it is, you know, I got to be honest with you. Maybe it's because I'm 47 years old and stupid, but when I get, don't touch nothing. I see you reaching for buttons, but when I get on even like an escalator, I don't want to be looking at something else. I'm on the step and I'm focused on what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Now I'm not walking down said steps. The steps are moving. I'm still focused on the steps moving and where I'm going. I'm focused on where I'm going. I'm not pulling out something else to go, now's my time to catch up on emails. Right.
What I like, though,
yeah,
is that he took this thing into the toilet.
Yeah.
Put it on the toilet. And then at that point go, you know what? These holes don't line up.
Yeah. Didn't stop him. Didn't phase him at all.
You know what? I bet I can switch this.
Yeah, with a little push.
Yeah.
I think I make this.
He should have called bank. That's his problem.
Yeah, it turns out it was off the rim. Yeah. Nothing but net. Yeah. So, but again, to write that out, that's exactly the first paragraph is money when my wife fell down the stairs. Very, very funny. You know, it's like, but I only heard it.
But I believe he's upset that all he heard was the florp, blip, blip.
Correct.
Blah, 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 blah.
Correct. So, and again, she couldn't have fallen down too many steps because if you're talking about you're sliding and you're bouncing on your butt basically. So, but
what if we solved the mystery? What if this is Robin's wife? She fell down the new stairs because she wasn't ready for it. Showed up to the hospital bruised. Boom, domestic battery. He's in the prison.
That's probably what it is.
Solve the whole thing. That will remain a mystery.
Yeah. You're like the Johnny Cochran of this guy's life. Oh, yeah. He is going to walk free. Good for you.
If he covers it, then you must acquit.
Yeah.
Then you must acquit.
If it's full of shit, you must acquit. Is that your ring? Is that what you're talking about? You talking about when you crapped on that thing?
Yeah.
A little bit.
We didn't need that in the evidence.
But you are correct. Yeah. And could you put it in a bag? You just throw it on the table?
Yeah. We use bags in this courtroom.
Okay, first off, we're in a diner, okay? That's not right.
Yeah.
You know why I asked you to meet me in this diner?
You know what? Out front, it says the People's Food Court.
Yeah. That's
you
a great
have
name.
misinterpreted
That's a great name.
Thank you.
It's a great name.
Thank you. I was proud of it when I said it.
I like how you went into that. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good with that. You know what? That's a break glass moment. I'm ashamed that's not going to get out sooner.
Right.
All right.
I feel good that nugget's out there.
Yeah.
Just waiting for
Nugget.
the glass to break.
I like where you went there too. Nugget.
Just waiting for the glass to break.
So can I do, before we leave, let's do at least a handful of headlines. All right.
Are you doing that with your mouth? Yes, we have no sound.
Yeah, we still have no sound. Yeah. So thank you for everybody who's sleeping on that. By the way, we can't get breaking glass. I don't know how we're going to get any kind of any other noise. All right.
Then there's a lot of glass in here just to break.
I know. I can't wait.
We're definitely not going to get
First
a headline.
off, somebody turn on Limp Bizkit break stuff, and we will see how much noise we can make in this entire room.
You know what? I know things can't be turned on, like fans.
Yeah. Right.
Climate control.
I can tell you what the safest thing in this room is the fan. I will never break that fan. Ever.
Never going to turn you on.
Yeah.
Never going to turn you up.
Yeah.
Start putting all my valuables in there.
Yeah, in the fan.
Damon snozberries are going to melt.
Yeah. All right, so here's the headline. Police. Man shoves beef brisket, propane bottles down pants while at Walmart.
Can I tell you this? Yeah. At a college party at a house I lived in with our friend Big Nate.
Yeah.
At one point, there's a guy standing at the refrigerator shoving a slice of ham down his pants. And I'm not talking like a deli slice. I'm talking like a ham steak.
Really?
Putting it down his pants. Big Nate turns to me and goes, that's my ham. I'm like, nope. That is no longer your ham.
This Debo's bike now, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his bike. That's his ham.
That's his ham.
That's his ham.
Cut to the next morning. I don't know who this is, but I think I stole someone's ham. That's your ham, bro.
Yeah,
that's your ham now.
Do you know how you stole it?
And he's like, on the way over, I kind of thought that's what it was. Here's some money. I'm like, okay, that's Big Nate's money. That's your ham.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah.
It's great. He's like, that's my ham. I'm like, nope, that's not your ham anymore.
Yeah, no. You know when you lost that?
Yeah.
When it touched.
Yeah.
When it touched the snozberry.
When it became snozberries flavored.
Yeah. You lost that one. Yeah. Yeah. That now belongs to that guy. Yeah. By the way, if he comes over tomorrow and goes, can I have some bread? I want to watch him eat that ham sandwich, so I'm going to give him some bread.
Yeah, let's not tell him. Yeah. This has something. It's like fruity. I can't
place it.
Yeah.
I can't place it. I don't know what it is. Weird.
God, it reminds me of like a chocolate factory. I can't.
So weird. Yeah. So anyway, Charlie.
Reminds me of my childhood nursery. I can't. I can't put my tongue on it.
Yeah. So here's the headline. You know what? I wonder if I read this headline once before. I feel like I did.
Deja vu.
Yeah. I don't think I can read that one. So I'm gonna go here. Mountain biker encounters laid back bear eyeball to eyeball on Utah Trail.
Is this tripod from whenever ago that was?
Yeah, but my point is he's laid back.
Laid back. Does he get his mind on his money? And his money on his mind?
I was gonna say. Was he rolling down the street smoking endo? Was he? Come on.
That bear is sipping on gin and juice. I have a suspicion he's pretty laid back.
Hey, true story. Not long ago at a sporting event for my child, they announced some people who had been there for their 30-year reunion. And they said, hey, this is the year Snoop Dogg put out his first album. And I'm like, oh my God, am I old? Yeah. Just immediately.
Just so you know, next year is
it's
our
30. I know, because when I did that, I'm like, wow, they've been out of school for a long time. I'm like, damn it. The next sentence was like, oh, man.
Just to warn you, the calls are coming from inside the house.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So, but anyway, how do you know as a mountain biker, okay, how do you know that's a laid-back bear?
Because he's doing that Snoop move where he's leaning back, but he's doing the steering wheel. You know the.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's chilling. Yeah. He's chill. I got you.
Which I assume the one paw.
Just one.
Yeah.
Just one. It's hard to turn left.
Yeah.
Hard to turn left with the right paw.
He's had some White Claws. He's real chill.
Yeah. Dude's laid back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Laid back. But
I mean, what do you do? Do you sup, bro, at that point? If you make eye-to-eye contact with a bear?
You fist bump?
Do you look down? Do you do just the head? Do you do the head up or the head down? Because we've discussed that.
Oh, yeah.
Head down is, hey, I acknowledge you. I'm out. Head up is, hey, good to see you.
I do a lot of head downs now.
Yeah.
But at least I acknowledge everybody. Yeah. I give the head down nod. Yeah.
Like, I've acknowledged you. Move along.
You know what I think I do if he's that laid back? He's a bear. I think I wait to see what he does.
Yeah.
If he had nods up, I nod up and maybe I pull in for a conversation.
I think I'm glad I'm a professional biker at that point because I think just instinct my feet are pedaling backwards.
Yeah.
Which isn't going to move me, but at least it doesn't engage the disc brakes we had as a child. Like,
yeah.
Like, no, just back up, please.
Killer burnout, bro. That's not what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
I was not trying to do that.
I was trying to backpedal.
Yeah.
I realized it doesn't work on any bike.
Yeah. Yeah. Really, really bad. Really bad. So, hey, we'll do another bear story. Bear helps itself to 60 cupcakes from Connecticut bakery. Scares employees. Now, this goes to your ham story. Bear walks into this is a joke. Yeah. Bear walks into a bakery. It gets whatever it wants. Yeah. It's not, I don't think there's a limit on cupcakes. It went for 60. What a fat ass.
A bear's baker doesn't is as much as he can put in his mouth.
You know what? I want to see the conversion
Now,
chart.
do you remember back a few weeks ago or months ago at this point where they had those that Chinese zoo, which was accused of putting a human in a bear suit?
Yes.
I figured I say you go get that suit that looks like that bear.
Oh my
Go
God.
into a bakery.
Cupcakes.
Yeah.
Just cupcakes.
Yeah.
You know what? That I
And
like.
since I know it's you, I'll just poke my head around the door jam and be like, just let him take what he wants. I'm an expert in this type of bear.
Yeah. Stay away from the red velvet. Those suck.
yeah.
Get away from those.
Grab the carrot cake. Yeah. Grab the carrot cake. Seriously, stay away from him. He is a wild animal. Get that goddamn carrot cake.
You know what's bad is he's ate so many cupcakes. Now the bear is severely pissed off that he can't mix his own chocolate milk because he's sitting here just trying. This bear looks really mad. I don't understand what it is.
Hey, guys, do you have the powder?
Yeah, he knows how to use the powder.
Do you have access to the powder?
Put the powder out.
Do you have any premix?
Yeah, put the powder out. Just put the powder out. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Do you have any Prairie Farms premix? just already chocolate.
But again, to just really go, look, that's a title in itself. It helps itself. Cool, because it can take whatever it wants.
Damon, get out. Did you just call that bear by his name? I'm like, no, Damon.
Yeah. Do you know?
Damon, come on.
Do you know bears eat free at Connecticut bakeries? Should have been the headline. Do you know bears eat free?
Shoney's is like, wow, we should have thought of that.
Yeah.
We had a bear as a mascot. We went out of business and this Connecticut bakery is just scooping it up.
This is so wild.
If you buy 1 dozen donuts, bears eat free.
Yeah. Okay. So, Iowa man's collection of 70,000 pencils being evaluated as possible world record.
What's great is Guinness is there just writing something down and they're like, whoops.
Yeah.
Is 69,999 a record? Because just snaps the pencil.
Yeah. But it's being evaluated. Who evaluates that and for how long? What is the incubation process before it's just deemed a record?
1, 2, 3.
But they have to sharpen every one of them to make sure they're real pencils. If I don't get sharp lead, this doesn't count. That's how it
Hey
works.
guys, sharpener was out. We got a wood chipper to back up. That can be cool. Yeah, go ahead. Throw them right in there.
And the other thing is, it's an Iowa man. So Iowa, he's like, what do you do here? I collect pencils.
If it makes sparks when it goes through, wasn't a pencil.
Wasn't a pencil.
If it makes shavings when it comes through, hey, pencil. Speaking of sparks,
Yeah.
at the site yesterday, I was like, hey, use the construction vacuum. This is foreshadowing. This is the morning. I said, hey, use the construction vacuum because if it blows up, construction has to buy a new one. You use your vacuum, you guys have to buy another one. Could not get them to understand that. I'm like, stop using your vacuum in the construction site. Use the one the construction team brought. So later on that day, I go plug in a vacuum. Guess what?
Oh.
Immediate sparks and fire.
Yeah.
Whoop, pull it back out. Cut to everyone for the next 45 minutes. You guys smell that? Yeah, vacuum caught on fire. Told you not to use it. Next person. You guys, does something smell back here? Finally, I just walked out to the front in front of God and country and went like, the vacuum caught fire because no one can follow instructions.
Yeah.
Now you need a new vacuum.
Yeah. Now we understand. So when you said that, I thought you were going to talk about explosion.
We can talk about explosion.
Did
you have Taco Bell?
I have to. Oh no! So no, I have to. I have to tell this story. I was waiting in line to get into one of my son's football games because I got there early. Go figure. Dad does what he does. But I'm talking to this older gentleman whose grandson plays. Turns out he's retired. He was in the industry with a local gas company, and his job was determining gas leaks and where they're coming from. So he tells me that he retired. He retired from there. I'm going to laugh, but I can't laugh. But I still picture the guy's face. He's telling the story. He's very serious, and he says he retired from there because of a bad accident where he broke like his neck. He broke this, but he was. I said explosion. He says yes. He gets all done. Ted, the last sentence of the story, I tried so hard not to. I didn't laugh in front of him, but inside I was laying on the ground laughing.
Did he know he was alive because he didn't punch the customer in the face?
No.
Okay.
But he said we're at this warehouse, real hard building. They couldn't. He goes, they call me in because I could find this stuff. I could figure it out. He goes, I get to the building. He goes, I'm still outside. Because all of a sudden there's an explosion. It lifts the roof off the building. Sets the roof down on top of him next to the building. He is safely outside the building. Yeah. Okay. He is now impaired. And he said, I was not far from retiring. So which means he was older when this happened. So that sucks. But at least you hate seeing that to like a 25-year-old guy. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
the whole movie.
Yeah.
They keep talking to that guy, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's so and so. He's retiring at the end of the week." Yeah. And then on Friday, he gets the call to the roof flying off building.
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly how it goes.
Yeah.
But he said, he was telling me this, and I'm thinking to myself, if you're going to be part of, like, because you see this, houses get leveled, you see it, and you're like, okay, where were you in here that you survived? No, I wasn't in there. It literally blew the house, or blew the roof. It wasn't a house. It was like a commercial building.
Yeah.
And it landed on him.
Jake from State Farm is like, all right, well, hold on. Start again.
Hold on. Yeah. That's one of the commercials.
Was Mayhem here? Where's that Allstate guy?
Right.
Because this feels like Mayhem was here.
But when you said that, the story popped in my head because I've never been told a story where the whole time you feel absolutely terrible for the person. You're like, oh my God, I can't believe you lived through that, la la. And then you find out how it happened was like in a cartoon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Tom and Jerry couldn't make this up and do this. Yet this guy, like, you're there and you're like, boom. And you're like, oh, thank God I wasn't in there. And then you're looking up. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like, holy cow. But I had to share that. I thought you were going with an explosion because that would have been a great title for something.
No, it was very, I mean, it's threw quite a few sparks and then went up, but it was not an explosion.
Yeah. But you are correct because
still, it was like,
guys, we don't use it.
There is, bits of wire, like low voltage, regular voltage, screws, like everything is on this floor. Sweep first, use the construction vacuum. Don't use your day-to-day vacuum.
Weird.
Immediately here. Crunch, 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 click, 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 crunch, crunch, click, click. Like, oh, that one's done.
Yeah. That's like when you accidentally, with the regular vacuum where it had the spin thing on it, you accidentally get like the thing from the blinds, and you're like, oh, the thing's halfway up your window, and you're like, wow, that thing spins fast. You know what I mean? And then as soon as you go to remove it, the blinds crash out of the window, so now you're double pissed.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay.
Guess we're getting blinds and a vacuum.
I thought I was just buying a vacuum. Now you got to talk to the blind guy.
Oh, did you hear I was going to the store?
Yeah.
Is that what you heard, blinds? Well, as long as you're out, get another one of me.
Yeah. All right. We'll do one more. One more. And this is only because I don't even know how funny this is, but I just don't understand it.
That could be the subtitle of this podcast.
Yeah. I don't know how funny this is, but I just don't understand.
That will remain a mystery.
This is called basic math, and it's 2 + 2. Doctors reattach 12-year-old boy's internally severed head in hours-long surgery. So severed head internally.
Yeah, I think just the neck ring was there.
So that's
just the skin was there, but probably
everything else was broken.
Yeah, the spinal cord and all that stuff was.
Okay, but is it really a severed head if it's not off your body?
Good point.
That's where I'm going. Severed head means that, like, it's next to you.
So if they would have said severed spinal cord, you'd be okay with it.
I think I would have.
Okay.
I think it would have. So, but when you're telling me head, I'm picturing two tables.
It's like
one body.
Hey, we got a severed head, OR room 2, stat, everyone, you run and you're like, wait, that guy's head's still on.
Whoa, where's the fire, man? Yeah. I was in the middle of eating lunch. Yeah.
Meanwhile, you walk in with a Snosberry ham sandwich, like, hold on. I didn't stop eating my.
Where'd you get that ham?
I didn't stop eating my wang sandwich. Yeah. Just to come down here and see a guy with his head.
You got any bread so I can make a wang sandwich? They're wangs, everybody. Ted, where can they find us?
You can find us in an emergency at thatchecksout.net. You can find us on all the socials at Checks Out WDT. You can find us on all your podcast platforms. On YouTube, we have videos and music videos on there as well. Don't forget, this has been a TCO Productions. It has been recorded for you at Audio High Podcasting Studio with our sound engineer, but not the guy that gets the sound effects, Mac. For Damon, I have been Ted. We'll catch you next time, whenever that is, because we don't know when this one will drop. But we hope you had fun. For Damon, I'm Ted. That checks out.
I want to break something so bad in this room.
As long as it's not wind.
Shattering effect right over the Rickroll.
Yeah.